Car's a little bit beat up. I'll have to be sensitive about that for the rest of the race. The deck lid and all that, freaking holding around my fuel cell. Very, very touchy materials, so don't back my ass into a wall or get hit in the back end. Or just do, yep, oh, well, here we go again! Don't hit me. Okay. Greetings, I'm Smithers, and we're back on NASCAR Thunder 2004, baby, with the 2024 car mod by AJ Fails. Finally coming off of some positive momentum, I finally got some good news! We got a win last video at Talladega, with just barely any fuel left in the tank as well. Poor fans in the stands were left with the worst burnout I've ever tried to do. Had just enough to get the wheels spun and barked for like 1 second. That was it. We had ran out, had to get pushed to the victory lane. But that win, plus bonus points for the most laps led despite running out of fuel halfway through the race, got me up to 16th in points. Now I'm not expecting today's race at Dover to go as smoothly or lucky for us as Talladega last week. I'll have to manage my tires a lot more and back in close quarters with all the other cars. I spent so hard last week trying to get off my ass. Summer races have been known to be my downfall, and I've already creamed the first part of this season away, so my championship contention hopes might be thrown out the window here soon. But I'm gonna fight hard as hell to try and not make that happen and try and get ourselves moving forward still. There we go, baby.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400 at Dover International Speedway. This is a tough track, both physically and mentally. What is it the drivers struggle with so much here, Barney?
Well, the name Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn 2 and 4 all race long, and let me tell you, they'll feel it tomorrow morning.
The 4 car can count on a couple of the drivers out there to treat him well, especially the 6 car.
You know, some people think you can win other drivers' respect by just going out and winning races, but this guy knows you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You go out there and race hard, but clean.
The 14 car would like to break this run of bad luck he's been having at the speedways.
Well, his crew chief assured me this morning that they've got a fast car. Let's keep an eye on him and see how it goes.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Gotta watch out for Miles the Monster grabbing booty cheeks today with our number 4 Sunny D Mustang. She's fast today. Can we keep her clean?
Well, here's the starting lineup.
The Napa car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting from the number 2 spot. In the second row are the 19 car and the 6 car. Starting the race from row 3 are the Cars.com car and the Pennzoil Products Company car. The fourth row has the 54 car and the 17 car. Starting the race from row 5 will be the McDonald's car and the 14 car.
There's your top 10 starting at Dover Motor Speedway. Green flag is out. We're taking the green. Me and Chase Elliott are on the front row again. Happened back at Texas, and we both failed off a pit strategy. Hopefully we have better luck today at Dover. I'm not feeling confident today. This car took a hell of a lot to wrestle down and get handling greatly around this track without kicking the ass end out going into the corners or on a long run. She gets tight and then starts heading towards those walls, but I already put her in there today, so we got some door damage right off of lap 1, led lap 1, so I got some bonus points. But we're going great at Dover, and yeah, I don't expect it to be the greatest race. We had a clean, nice race at Talladega. This one might be a little bit different. Try and take advantage of my pole position for once and get some distance on these guys. Or just send it straight up the track. We're gonna arc this corner and bring her back down here off the momentum or the banking of the corner. Really got to be patient. I was practicing this race like hell, trying to get prepared for this video, because it was a struggle for me. I'm not gonna lie, this track is difficult as hell on this game. And yeah, I was just bouncing off the wall like I'm about to do now. My car got really tight there, and I was focused on my braking points not that long ago to keep my car at the bottom of the racetrack throughout the corners, but once again, speaking my thoughts, and I'm starting to not focus on the racing line here. Got a little bit of distance, 5 laps into the race, not too bad, just only 0.6 seconds over Martin Truex Jr. Now that the tires have worn out just a little bit, we're starting to break her in now. She's getting worked into the track, into the groove, and we're starting to put some rubber down, and she's gripping up now in the corners. I'm also not sliding going into turns 1 and 3 now. I don't know if that's because I was just overcooking the corners just a little bit. The perception of the corners in this game compared to NR, it's a little bit different, and I've been trying to cruise through this season, this series, as consistently as I can, at least getting a video out a week for you guys, and I apologize that I don't always accomplish that task for myself, but holy shit, we're fucking drifting and hopping into turn 3. Calm down. I about lost it and sent my car straight up into the freaking wall right there. That was no, not good. We still got a nice race-winning car. Honestly, I could probably not push it as hard. We got a little bit of a gap on the 19. I don't need to be like trying to cook my shit all the way in the first 10 laps of the race. I'm trying to stay away from the wall. The second that wall grabs me, it's the monster. Miles is out there with his hands. The second you get near that wall and touch it, he's got you in his grasp. Car seems to still be handling all right. 11 laps into this thing, we're not getting too bad other than my door damage I got from kissing the wall in lap 1. We're doing pretty well so far. I'm confident in my race car that we've got the speed to win this thing. Like, we've always got the speed. I do find some custom setups for this series and this car to help me a little bit get through the races, because my talents lack a lot on Thunder games. So I take the help where I can get it. Or by now, you know, I would have been wrecked already. We would have had 1 caution. I'm up in the wall again. We sent her in a little hot. That's okay. It was a little smooch. Got up in the marbles a little bit. But no way am I like trashing my car like I was at the beginning of this series. We're slowly improving, getting a little bit more consistent, a little bit more dominant. Our finishes though have been all over the place. I'm winning or I'm wrecking. Is that Larson back there trying to make a pass on the 19 car? If he gets around Truex, I might have a challenger that I actually have to worry about for passing me here. Yep, that's the 5 car in second. Kyle's in third. Chase Elliott's falling back a few positions. I can feel my car starting to get a little bit twitchy when I freaking get around the corners. Like when it wants to get loose, I'm trying to like get off the analog stick so it doesn't slide anymore, and then I do that and I don't touch it to turn right at all, and she's twitchy as hell and she wants to turn right. I just cost a lot of time. My gap that I had built up so much on the 19 car is starting to fall away. Yeah, she's starting to wear out. Tires are starting to wear out now. Yeah, this is where things usually started to go downhill for me. Once my tires started to wear out and get like really worn out, the car started to just fall apart. And I'm starting to arc the corners, not because I want to, but car's getting tight. Trying to keep the same pace as I have been, but it's not happening anymore. We don't have the same pace. Shit. Now I'm really burning out the rubbers. Can last about 20 laps. 20 laps on these tires, and then we start falling off. Oh, can I get this last one? At least get 20 laps led. There we go. Oh, I know he wants to get by me. We're starting to really drop pace. I'm dragging my asshole on the fucking concrete right now. We're going so slow. Just manage it, just manage it. We're starting to bring up the top 5, reeling them all back together again. Calm down, rear end. Don't swing your ass out like you're twerking at the nightclub now. Low entry. That was my fault. I got freaking twitchy and went down to the bottom of the track. I cannot wait till we pit. I cannot wait until we pit. I know with my fuel, I still got a ways to go, so we just gotta hang on and keep pushing. All 4 tires worn in the yellow right now. Get off the wall, you dingus. With all my sliding around and lane changing, it's scaring the rest of the top 5. They keep checking up behind me. They're worried I'm gonna slide down into them or something. I'm gonna determine and get the 10 bonus points for leading the most laps today again. I need this. I need it desperately. I need a few good dominant races to get myself out of the hole. We've been getting out of there. We climbed up one rung last week at Talladega, survived that. I'm just fighting to hang on to the car right now. These guys have all the time and the opportunities. Oh shit, I just got loose, got way loose. Get off the wall, lost the lead, 25 laps in. Now this is where things start getting different, and I just gotta chill out. I can't get too antsy, can't get too driving aggressively. I gotta just stay the same pace, coasting the corners like I have been. Like, so what if Kyle passed me? Like, this is where things started to go very badly during the practice races. Like, I'd get in the nest of cars in the wake of the draft or the rumbles of the other cars, and like, it's not all going together very well. Keep going, come on. Only got a few more laps we gotta run left on fuel, and then we can swap these tires out for different ones. Fuck, see, that's what I mean. I go to, like, it feels like the car's gonna get loose, so I adjust for it, turn very slightly right on the analog stick, and it just hooks it right into the fucking wall. I do not intend to do that at all every single time. It just, I don't know if it's the controller I'm using is so sensitive, and here is what happened every single time. Bounced off the wall, spun myself out, caution's out. At least I got the caution I needed, right? Yes, I'm pitting. At least I didn't get my ass end smashed while sliding back down the racetrack. Everyone avoided me. Come on. I know it's a busy pit road, but we're all still smoothly running here. Okay. 4 tires, repair damage. There's nothing else I can really think of doing to help with my setup. Like, long run, if I go any more on the wedge down, I'm gonna be loose as shit the beginning half of the run. I don't know, but we're gonna do 4 tires, fuel, get the repairs done on the car for smacking the wall, and get back out there, make up the track position we lost. Hopefully not lose too much towards the end of this run, because that's about when the race is gonna end, is when my car's gonna fall apart again. Not even in the top 10, I don't see. So yeah, we got a ways to gain up now. Not too bad though, I thought we were gonna be farther back. Go. This ain't NR 2003, I can pass before the start-finish line, motherfuckers. The dive on Stenhouse, we got a nice restart. Car's a little bit beat up, I'll have to be sensitive about that for the rest of the race. The deck lid and all that, freaking holding around my fuel cell. Very, very touchy materials. So don't back my ass into a wall or get hit in the back end. Or just do, yep. Oh, well, here we go again. Don't hit me. Okay. I had no control over my car after that. 2 for 2. Here's your sign, dumbass of the fucking race right there. Another race-winning car being junked by me. I'm already back here anyway, we're going down again. Hey, well I have enough fuel to make it to the end now. If we stay green, maybe fuel strategy will save me at the end of this one. Let's try this again. We're in the back of the field now, so we're gonna be, well, yeah, we're gonna be way back here. Shit, I barely touched the analog stick. We're going down the pit road apparently. I might be a little bit more patient now because we're freaking back here and I almost touched the 62. I'm not trying to mess with anybody, not trying to touch anybody. I'm just trying to survive through Dover the rest of this race at this point. I know these guys are gonna have to come down again for fuel or something. Nobody hit me, so maybe there won't be any weird debris cautions or anything. I'm the only one with really damage on my car. I kind of just want to cruise around and hope that they just pit under green and I cycle to a decent finish. We'll see how that works out. I'm trying to practice side by side. See, I don't do too bad sometimes. I get a little freaking nervous when I'm falling backwards and I get aggressive. I don't want to lose track position. Who wants to lose track position? I mean, yeah, sometimes you let it happen and it'll come back to you. But I want to be up here and I want to dominate at least one race or something that's not Talladega or a road course, you know, a traditional oval. I want to do good at one track on the schedule. Not only that, I want to finish at least in the top 10 in points. We're down in 16th. I need to get all the points I can get. Bonus, like if I finish in 42nd today, that is going to erase everything that I worked for last week at Talladega. Like, we're going back and forth all season long, and I'm just hovering around the 20s. Oh, there they go. They're pitting right away, right at the end of their fuel run. So they're pitting with just enough to make it to the end. What are we doing down there? Get back up here. This is why I didn't want to be so aggressive on trying to get through the field. I knew people were going to send her down. Can't be the only ones. Yeah, there was someone else that came down. No one else came down with me on that second stop, and I know the first one, they're not gonna make it to the end. They need to top off on something, I think. 7 seconds out from the leader over my spotter's radio. I'm trying to save these tires. I know we're gonna need them at the end of this thing, and if my strategy and my plan is gonna work out, I'm trying. I'm also trying to keep up with this pack. McLeod, what the fuck are you doing? Yelling at me, buddy, I was on the inside of you, you fucking hooked into me, you asshole. I'm just gonna ride back here in my own fucking bubble. Screw you guys. Still in 30th, everyone behind me is 2+ laps down. I just need to run my race and let all you run out of fuel. Well, the leader has extended the lead. Kyle Busch is blowing up down there on the apron. Oh no, top 5 runner, RCR. That's one less person I guess I gotta worry about, one less fast car, but he was contending up there in the top 5, and he was in second for a little bit when I was up there, at least. He is no longer, he's not gonna see the conclusion of this race. With how many times I've smacked off the wall, I really didn't think I was going to either, but here we are. 49 laps in, we're gonna have 30 to go. 9-second gap from the leader. I'm still fighting a goddamn shitty race car now. I trashed her. This damage on the right side has not been helping me with turning. The car has been tight around all the corners. I try and let off, coast into the entry, and she just won't turn. She just ain't hooking and biting. And when she tries to hook and bite, she wants to stick her ass out and shake it. Where's this other section of lap car or leaders that was supposed to be coming down pit road, you know, to top off on fuel or tires? Don't be telling me stuff like that. I don't need to know. At this point, I don't even know if like a caution or anything's gonna be beneficial for me. If my right front's wearing out again, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the end with my tires. I hope I do. A little nervous that if everyone else that is on that other strategy is gonna make it to the end or not. Like, did they save enough? Are they able to make it to the end? Why did like Reddick and all those guys pit? I'm halfway on fuel. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I won't make it with my tires if I keep sliding around like that. Come on, McLeod. I know you're mad at me. Oh, the 45's starting to come back into the picture now. Reddick, he's 2 laps down, but he is the next car for position. Yeah, he'd have to pass the field twice to catch me. At least I know I can't fall any farther back than 29th. I cannot wait till this race is behind me. I know we're coming back down here later in the season, later in the year for the chase time. I hope I'm at least a little bit more skilled or consistently playing this. Sorry, Reddick, I am sorry. I slid up and I did not mean to get into you. My car just will not fucking turn. I'm not looking forward to coming back to Dover. That's all I'm trying to say. I can't even make a pass confidently without worried about running into somebody or sliding up the track. I don't want to run into more people and cause more enemies, but I also don't want to be stuck behind these guys any longer and get some progress made. Hang on to it. Oh, we got 20 laps left. Come on, final 20. The first 20 we were leading. These last 20, I'm surviving. Hell, before I know it, I'm going to have to come down for my second pit stop before any of these guys do. I've not seen anybody else but Reddick and Logano come down like immediately with 40 to go left in the race. What is my car doing? I just try to let off to turn into the corner and we just slide around like Gymkhana hour. I can't even keep up with this pack alone that's right in front of me. All these lap cars are holding them up, but shit, I'm trying to push it just a little bit. Gas tank's getting empty. We're not gonna make it to the end. We got 13 laps to go. We have lost another one. We're falling back deep in the low 20s. Thrown another great car away. This theme has just continued on these short tracks. How am I even? I need to put my shit down pit road. We're gonna wreck before I even go any farther. There's 15 laps to go. Got Stenhouse closing on my back bumper and a couple other guys. I think they're also 2 laps down or so. Logano's got his lap back. One of them, he's only a lap down now. I'm up in the marbles again. Get out of here, Stenhouse. Oh shit. There went my fuel cell. No one hit me. You know what? Before I take myself out of the race, we're just coming down. We're just coming down. All 4 tires repair damage. we're done. This race is cooked. God damn it. Oh man, I get these set up so I can, you know, try to at least have a quick enough car to compete, because clearly my skill range does not provide me with that on this game. I mean, I'm working on it. I've improved. I'm not DNFing now, but my car looks like shit again. At least we had 20-30. The first half of the race was looking kind of good. Something about my ability cannot, like, comprehend to, like, slow the fuck down, or just like my perception on some of these corners. In our 2003 on the controller, I wasn't even this bad. We're gonna have a bad race. I mean, what's the difference on this and me DNFing right now? 1 point. So if I trash out, I guess, what the fuck does it matter? My emotions for this race have gotten... I was confident, I had zero confidence, honestly, with this race. But with that pole position and at least leading the first 20 laps, it gave me a little bit of hope that something was going to come good out of this race. And it just didn't. It just once again fell right down into the garbage disposal, and this freaking diecast got shredded up. Are any of these for position, or did I spend too long down pit road? I'm 2 laps down. Oh yeah, I forgot Kyle Busch blow up, so at least I'm not going to finish dead last. This is where I will finish, regardless if I DNF in the last 10 laps or not. Oh, come on, give me some positions here. I don't want to finish in the 40s. At least give me a 30th something position to give me a little bit more confidence. If I finish dead last after starting first, I need to get myself on some 1.5 miles. We need to get some cookie cutter ovals going, get off the short tracks, bust out some wins. I feel like if I have the space and the means, like, to run around, like, I don't, once the car got tight and I had to start going up the track and I went down and I was all over the place. Get out of here, frickin' Priest, or no, that's not Priest, Reagan, soon to be Priest. 5 measly laps left. Move, bitch, get out the way. Another spot on Kobayashi, moved him out of the way. He's gonna get it right back. I can't turn, I'm in the fence. Really? Thanks, guys. Thanks. Your wreck avoidance is on fucking point. Now we're flapping our ass cheeks in the breeze. I got a freaking spoiler that's blocking my rearview mirror. Like, I mean, I don't know how it's not. There's a caution. That'll be like a race-ending caution right there. My freaking bumper coming off. 41st position. Hey, better than 42nd. Justin Haley's right behind me. Maybe I'll finish all the laps. Is that the end of the race? Is that the end of this freaking monster misery? Race is going to end under yellow. Christopher Bell is your winner. None of the top 5 that was up there when I was up there is there. Bell, Wallace, Hamlin, Logano, Truex. Toyota top 3. I know I'm back in 40th, 41st.
Positions on the track in this one.
Well, I'm sure he's not very happy about his finish. That whole team really thought they had the car to beat in this one. Sometimes things just don't work out like you planned, especially in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series.
The 4 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
Should be interesting next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Next up is Kansas.
How's the list now? Yep, pissed off Reagan, Stenhouse, Christopher Bell, and Gregson. Gregson is at least calming down. I haven't ran into him in a few races. That was a long-term rival. These other ones, though, are fresh. Well, after that race, Chase Elliott is still the points leader over Martin Truex Jr. by quite a lot. Don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. Elliott's consistency seems to be doing quite well for him. Reddick, Hamlin, Logano round out your top 5. Keselowski, Larson, Gibbs, Chastain, Buescher, Blaney, Bell, Cindric 13th, and yeah, at this point, I'm now down in 19th. At least we're still in the top 20, but yeah, we are hanging on 5 points ahead of Shane Van Gisbergen. We got a ways behind Stenhouse, which honestly hurts a little bit that I'm fucking behind Stenhouse right now. But I can't put a race together, so that's on me. Next week, we have the Banquet 400 at Kansas Speedway. Hopefully, with this being a 1.5 mile cookie cutter like I was just mentioning, we can get out and have a cleaner race with some more space. That's not a super speedway race, god damn it, because we're never going to get into the top 10 in points. It's just not going to happen. I go into these races every single time. I try to practice up. I try to get the freaking skill issues out of the way before recording. recording, and I just still have skill issues. I didn't play NASCAR Thunder as much as I did the other NASCAR games. I did have a PlayStation 2 growing up, but that got swapped out for another console, the newer console, and I didn't really, you know, I used my old console to pay for the new console back then, so I didn't really, you know, have a collection of consoles or anything. That's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate you guys sticking around who watched this series of pain and misery on NASCAR Thunder 2004. We're trying to get through it. We do have some peaks, some highlights. We're getting better. We're just getting better. I may have to come back and do another season around on this game at some point for the channel, just to have a little bit of a redemption arc. I believe the 4 cars just cursed all around between Josh Berry, the end of Harvick's career, and Noah Gragson. What his future may look like, I don't know. But this 4 cars just become cursed. I'll catch you guys at Kansas Speedway next week. Have a good one. Hope you have a good day. Peace out.